would you say if I told you that we are entering a global bear market that will dwarf anything that you have ever seen in the past 2 decades? First off, let me welcome you to video number 6, the last installment of the most valuable video series you're ever going to watch on YouTube concerning cryptocurrency. I am showing you my exact plan on how I'm going to take 100K and turn it into over $2 million over the next 2 to 2.5 years during this bear market. And if that doesn't apply to you, 10K into 200K. 1K into over 20K. The first video covered the market conditions that showed a bear market was coming and how you can identify it and profit from it. We also covered 3 coins out of many that actually outperformed Bitcoin in the previous bull runs and why. I gave you the setups, the base level TA, the entries, the exits, the X's you can expect, and everything in between. We covered my top 10 or so altcoins after I gave you my top 3 picks as well. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then go to the playlist and binge watch it like Netflix, baby. This is much better than anything that you're going to see on any streaming platform, that I assure you. We even covered the entire ISO 20022 compliant category, and I'll be doing a full series on this in the coming weeks, 8 videos. And in my last video, I gave you some really good top chain coins for 20 to 50x potential gains. And I even told you about a storm that is brewing in the background that could push Bitcoin lower than the 10K that we initially thought. Now, this is where we cap it all off and we put a friggin' bow on it, baby. I have about 5 coins left that you're gonna wanna know about. And I will even expound a little bit more on the global bear market that we can expect in the coming years. But before I give you all that alpha, make sure that you smash that like button, make sure you hit subscribe, boom, bang on that notification bell, comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. And let's be clear, it's not all doom and gloom right now. Opportunity is abundant. Patience is key. Let's go get those 20x gains and build some generational wealth, baby. The first project I want to cover is XMR Monero. Monero is a privacy-based blockchain that prides itself on decentralization. Now, I won't get too far into the specifics because people need to know what they're doing and be doing their own research on projects that they invest in, but I will give you some fundamental and technical analysis to make your chart reading easier. Monero is at about $130 right now. Peak all-time high, over 450 bucks. The next major support level is in the $108 to $116 range. After that is an epic fall all the way down to 90 to 96 bucks, then all the way down to $70. Then it gets really bad and goes into the $58 range, and if it falls there, there is no telling where this thing could drop to. That $58 support is from the 2017 bull run, so it gets really bad if you go below this level. Now, Monero has been around since 2014, and for that fact, I don't really see it leaving anytime soon. Now, take that for what it is, and we will get into the next coin. Rune or Thorchain, and we mean the real Thorchain, not fake nodes, RPC endpoint bullshit Thor. We mean real Thorchain. This is an up-and-coming chain as well, and they have a lot of support on them if you check the Validators list. Now, Rune is at about $1.15, but its peak was almost 20 bucks back in the 2021 bull run. Now, it is on a super key support level here, so if it loses the $1.10 level, it is a massive plunge to about 75 cents. Further long-term support is at 35 cents. That's a very long way to fall, but with everything that's happening in the world and the impending 10K or less Bitcoin, that is a real possibility for Rune. Now, does Rune survive as opposed to a DOT, Monero, AVAX, XLM? I would definitely bet on the others more than I would bet on Rune, but that is since it is so new, not because it is a bad chain. In tough times, people go what they know, and Rune isn't as mainstream as say an XRP, ETH, Polygon, AVAX, Monero, etc. Now, I am looking to pick up Rune in the 75-cent range. Why? Because the support that we're hovering on probably won't hold. Now, I would love to ride it back to the all-time high and grab a cool 25x on my money from 75 cents to 20 bucks. If I grab more at 35 cents because the global bloodbath pushes Bitcoin sub 10K, even better. Now, let's get on to the next coin, Uniswap. It is a decentralized exchange coin. Now, with everything that's going on with decentralized exchanges and the chain coins, it is best to pick out good decentralized exchange coins like Uniswap, Cake, to put in a long-term bag. I like both of them because they are the 2 top decentralized exchanges for different reasons. Now, Uniswap is in the top 20 and Pancake is in the top 75. I would even consider taking some Trust Wallet token. A massive exodus from exchanges, well, centralized ones at least, could actually cause these coins to moonshot. Uniswap is at about $5.25, sitting on a key support. Next support is in the $4 to $4.20 range, then all the way down to about $3.30, and the eventual all-time low is at about $2.10. Now, Uni has actually hit hit $45. I would be cool with getting in around the $4 range and riding a cool, nice 10x all the way up to the previous all-time highs. But if that mass exodus happens, I might be able to get a better price and a better ROI. So cake is at $4. There's no support down until about $3.20, which is a 20% shed. Then the next support is at $1.50. And with the mass exodus from the centralized exchanges, I see it having a potential 15x to the previous all-time high and a 30 to 35 potential if the dexes pop hard. Now, TWT is Trust Wallet token. That's about $2. It's near its all-time high right now. The next support is at about $1.50 and then $1.20 to $1.30. Then it's at $1. Now, I would be okay with picking up some of this coin at anywhere under $1.50 with all the exchange mess that is happening right now. Not to get a 20x, but to have a nice bag just in case TWT does bump. There's a lot more use cases for wallets and DEX coins right now, so I'm looking into those pretty extensively. Now, the next two are centralized exchange coins. KuCoin, KCS, and OKB, which is OKX's exchange coin. These are two of the better exchanges out there, besides Binance and Coinbase. Now, they have proven to be reliable, and KuCoin stays relatively stable due to the suppression of leverage. You can only use 3x leverage on their platform, so they don't actually run into as much of a liquidity crisis if a bank run happens. KCS is at about $6.75, and the peak was at over 28 bucks. The next support is at about $4.80, then all the way down to $3.50. I would be okay picking up KuCoin's coin at about $4 or less if I were to even pick this thing up. Now, that would be a potential 7x if we were to hit the all-time high, and if other centralized exchanges go down and KuCoin pumps, it could be an easy 15x. Now, OKX is at about 20 bucks with an all-time high of about 40 bucks. Less potential here, and that is the reason why it is one of the last ones on the list. There's support in the $16 range, then 13 bucks, and then at just under $10. I would potentially pick some of this up if it went sub $10, if we ever see that. It would be an easy 10x if OKB ever hit $100. Now, I'm not counting on it, so I'm not too terribly worried or thirsty for that, but if the coins get there, then I'll pick them up. Now, you're probably wondering, when do I start picking this stuff up? Well, you have to make that decision for yourself, but I will give you my thought process. Watch the housing market. It always goes first. If it goes down, wait for the landslide. Watch the global equities markets. Crypto will mimic that. Then feast your eyes on the currency markets. When currencies start losing value, it is a clear indication of a bear market. Go look at the S&P chart that shows the last bear market. Look at the 20-year chart. When in doubt, zoom out. We have been trending up since 2009. We went up from about 1993 all the way to 2000. Then it declined and parred the gains all the way back to 1997 in the year 2002. Check the charts. It regained momentum until about 2007. Then it crashed back out and parred those gains all over again, dating all the way back to the crash of 2001 to 2002, and even the prices back in the mid-90s. Then we have been in a bull run ever since 2009. We could very easily see a 2-year bear cycle here. We have never even pulled back close to the $1,500 highs of the previous bull runs before they turned bear. Check the chart. You'll see what I'm saying. That hints that there could be a 62% decline over the coming years if it falls off of a cliff. Now, that's a pretty long way to fall, man. So imagine if the equities market even take a 50% hit from here. Crypto would likely fall another 75 to 80%, putting a 3 to 3.5K Bitcoin in play. Whoa! Now, wrap your head around that, and I will do another series on how the equities, currency, and global markets could actually affect and maybe potentially make this prophecy a reality. Stay tuned, because it is about to get wild, and my guess is that this stuff is only just starting, my friends. And if you like content like this, make sure that you smash that like button, make sure you hit subscribe, boom! Bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing up to this video. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.